All right, here we go again. This is a new build. Obviously, this book is fairly thick, and obviously it's a knockoff. But as you can tell from just these little bitty, quick little photos here, what it is, it's the Millenium Falcon. Here's only one book from start to finish. Again, obviously it's a knockoff because the plaque is a sticker and it says Galaxy Heroes, which honestly I don't care. The official Lego version Ultimate Collector Series Millenium Falcon costs close to $900. This cost me $158. Someday I may end up buying the Ultimate Collector Series one. And doing a comparison. Obviously, I'm all about comparing the knockoffs to the real thing. And the only way I'll ever be able to do that is to get the real thing, which I don't want to do, honestly, because I can't justify spending that kind of money on something like this. You know, 150 bucks for it, I'm happy to spend that. I'm fine with it. And plus the fact that it actually comes with some little minifigs. I could care less about the resale value or any of that other stuff. If it comes with minifigs, great, cool. If it doesn't, oh well, I don't care. But I'm really excited about getting into this and starting to build this and see what it ends up looking like. Just from the little bit that I'm noticing, it looks like it's going to be awesome. So I haven't pulled the bags out of the box yet. And the box is fairly large, kind of like the wall art one that I did a little bit ago, that took up all of my desk. So the bags and the box are sitting behind me. I also have an LED kit for this, so it's going to be lit up. Other than that, I'm about to start getting into this, so here we go. Okay, after so many F-bombs being dropped, the flight stand is finally put on. You want to talk about a massive pain in the butt. And yeah, you can see right through everything right there. You want to know why you can see through everything? Because all the pieces and parts, as I'm trying to put this effing thing together, are falling off the top of the ship. I haven't even looked on the other side to see how much crap is falling off. I just heard it constantly. Pile of Lego over there falling. My paints are falling. Everything's falling off of this. You want to talk about, I am so ready to throw all of this. This flight stand, this is going to look great once it's done, but getting it put together and put it on here, this thing's so freaking massive that all the parts are falling off, the individual parts. They have to figure out a better way to assemble this in place while you're putting all this stuff together, because putting this together and then putting this on is a no. Can't see where the holes are at. This one here, this is where the hole is to get 2 pegs put in. Barely big enough for my freaking fat ass finger to fit in there, isn't it? Can't see shit. Where's it? How do you line it up? I don't know. By feel. Fucking Obi-Wan it. I don't know. Use the Force. This shit's just, These ones were okay, but it's finally on there. And nowhere in the instructions does it say, here's how to connect this fucking thing. Here's the, make sure you peel the landing pads out. Or don't put the landing pads in if you're going to use the flight. None of that shit's in there. Fucking annoying. God damn, this is... Now I got to figure out how to put all this shit back together after it's fallen apart. Fucking great. Finished. It's on display. The lights are on right now. Lights are a little bit difficult, but they turned out pretty good. There's a lot of different things about this that I like and others that I just don't like at all. The top panels are namely one of them. Most of them just gravity holds them, nothing else holds them. And with it on this angle, I'm very concerned about one of these days that I'm going to come in here and all the top panels are going to be off on the floor. This whole section, you can clearly see there is nothing all along this line. So this piece, this top panel, hang on, this whole section here, I'm scared to touch this, but this whole piece, it's just laying on there. There is nothing connecting that. I actually tried putting some bricks to try to get this to connect, and I think I'm gonna have to take them back out because now it's making it look really wonky. But I was trying to get something to bite and it just won't. But overall, this is just a phenomenal piece. Now, in order to get the flight stand, which you can see a little bit right there, in order to get that on there, I had to take all the feet off. So now I've got a bunch of feet that I don't know what to do with those. I'll probably take those apart, maybe, or just leave them. I'll probably just leave them. Here's all the excess parts from the entire build. And it does actually come with a remote control too, so I can not turn it off because the remote is hidden, or the sensor is hidden. Great. So the sensor is like right there. Good. Okay. So I have to, yep. I have to aim it like in between this gap right here, because that's where the sensor's at. Okay. So, but overall, I think it looks like boo. What you doing, buddy? No, it doesn't look like boo. Turn the lights back on. Is it lunchtime, buddy? Or are you just congratulating me on a great project finally done? I had to move 4 of my helmets in order to get that up there. That's how big it is. And the crazy thing is, it actually makes my 75-inch TV look small now. It's amazing how massive that is. It is. The biggest problem I had with this, honestly, was trying to move it as I was building it. Once you get like 2/3 of the way done, because it is so freaking big, moving it to add the parts on there, I at one point I had it sitting on this box. That's the box it came in. Towards the end of the build, I couldn't put it on the table anymore, you know, going from here to there, because it was just too big. Every time I pick it up, parts would fall off. Lots of times I would grab it by here. It's fragile. It's very fragile. A lot of this stuff breaks off very easily. That's a little annoying, but you know, it's massive. The structure of it itself, the Technic part, all the frame on the interior is so solid. I wish they would have done a better job connecting the exterior to that frame and make it more solid. But, you know, that's way beyond me. I don't know how those things are done. So, but overall, I'm so ecstatic about this. I've wanted one of these for so long. And honestly, I could care less if it's not an official one, but it looks identical to the official one, and I'm happy with that. So, anyway, so the flight stand light kit and the Lego kit, the mock Lego kit itself, I think I paid $148 for all three. I think it was like 150 something, 152, 154, something like that, overall with tax and all that stuff. I believe the Lego kit itself, the Ultimate Collector Series, is close to $900. The flight stand is another $200 or $300, I think. It's been a minute since I looked at it, so that price might be off. And I can't remember how much I don't think the light kit is that expensive. But overall, I think if you were to buy like all Lego stuff, this would be closer to $1,500 maybe. That's a guess. I don't know. But anyway, I'm all done. So my table's clear for kind of. I gotta clean up the little bit of excess, find some place for that. And then this is my next build. I got the underneath all of that little stack right there is the clone dropship, the Ultimate Collector Series, not the one, the Coruscant Guard one. No, it's the big one. So that one's up, but this is the one I'm going to do next. This is Commander Cody, the helmet collection. So those little helmets down there, this is Commander Cody's helmet. And yes, you're like, wait a minute, how many freaking parts do you need to do one? You got like 15 different helmets? Nope. I've got the helmet and the entire body. It's a mega figure. And that's what's coming up next. So stay tuned and thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day. See ya.